Welcome to the Greenhorn Travelers channel.
Statue of Unity, where the river meets the sky. There are structures that impress from a distance, and there are structures that continue to impress as you get closer, that refuse to shrink into ordinariness the way photographs sometimes promise more than the reality delivers. The Statue of Unity, rising from the banks of the Narmada in Gujarat, belongs firmly to the second kind. The closer you get, the larger it becomes. And the larger it becomes, the more you feel the weight of what it represents. At 182 meters, it is the tallest statue in the world. That statistic is recited in every description, and rightly so, but statistics rarely prepare you for the experience of standing beneath something of this scale. You arrive at the base and tilt your head back, and the figure of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the Iron Man of India, the architect of national integration, continues upward, past what feels like a reasonable height, past what feels like a possible height, into the Gujarat sky. The bronze surface catches the light in the afternoon, and the whole structure seems to generate its own gravity, pulling your attention upward and holding it there. The setting amplifies everything. The statue stands on Sadhu Island in the Narmada River, with the Satpura and Vindhya mountain ranges providing a natural backdrop that gives the scene a scale and grandeur that no urban location could have achieved. The river moves around the island on both sides, broad and unhurried, and the hills beyond are green in the monsoon and golden in the dry months. It is a landscape that already had presence, and the statue does not diminish it. The two work together, the man-made and the natural, in a way that feels, somehow, earned. The Valley of Flowers garden that surrounds the base of the statue is the gentlest part of the experience, a curated landscape of color and texture that brings the visitor down from the scale of the monument to something more intimate. Children run between the flower beds. Families pause for photographs in the shadow of a figure that dwarfs everything around it. The contrast between the immensity above and the human detail below is part of what makes the sight so memorable. The viewing gallery inside the statue, at a height of 153 meters, offers a perspective that is difficult to describe. The Narmada stretches away in both directions, the dam visible to the north, the plains extending to the horizon in every other direction. Standing inside the chest of a statue this size, looking out through windows at a landscape that seems to go on forever, you feel both very high and very small simultaneously. Sardar Patel's legacy is the reason this structure exists, and it is impossible to visit without thinking about what he accomplished. In the years immediately after independence, he oversaw the integration of over 500 princely states into the Indian Union, a task of staggering complexity, conducted under enormous time pressure, in the shadow of partition and the birth of a new nation. The statue does not try to explain all of this. It simply stands, as he stood, resolute, patient, looking outward. There is a moment, usually just before you leave, when you turn back for a final look. The statue is framed against the sky, the river below it catching the last light of the afternoon. It is a view that stays with you, not because of the record it holds, but because of the story it tells. India built this to remember a man who held it together. That is worth 182 meters.